top executives at Web3 gaming startup Gala Games are now in litigation against each other, a turn of events that has dropped the price of its token by 13%. An article by Zach Abrams in The Block. Web3 gaming startup Gala Games CEO Eric Skiermeyer recently sued the company's co-founder Wright Thurston, alleging that Thurston stole 8.6 billion Gala tokens in early 2021 and managed to sell them for $130 million before the company could stop him. Skiermeyer's suit, filed August 31, also accuses Thurston of a pattern of founding companies that end up insolvent, bankrupt, or tied up in litigation. Thurston, in his own lawsuit filed on the same day, alleges that Skiermeyer took control of Gala Games for himself in order to use company funds for personal purchases, including the financing of a private jet. Gala Games, a Web3 GameFi startup, was co-founded by Thurston and Skiermeyer in early 2019, with each receiving 50% ownership. Michael McCarthy, who is listed by some publications as Gala's third co-founder, is not mentioned in either lawsuit. The company recently launched Champions Arena, a turn-based RPG game for mobile devices, and also has ventures in blockchain-based music, film, and digital collectibles. In his lawsuit, Skiermeyer alleges that Thurston has founded numerous companies, most of which have ended up in litigation, insolvent, bankrupt, and/or sued by the SEC, and claims Gala Games is the only legitimate enterprise in which Thurston has an interest. Skiermeyer's main allegation is that Thurston stole 8.6 billion Gala tokens in February 2021, more than 100% of the total amount of Gala in circulation at the time as reported by market aggregators. Skiermeyer claims Thurston effectively held the company hostage, as exposing the token theft would cause him to liquidate his holdings, collapsing the Gala ecosystem as a result. As a partial solution, in May 2023, the company issued Gala V2 tokens that were advertised as bringing a host of improvements to the table, including enhanced burn mechanisms, security enhancements, and future upgradability. Only Skiermeyer claims the real purpose of the tokens was to make the Gala tokens in Thurston-controlled wallets obsolete while leaving the rest of the ecosystem unaffected. By the time of the upgrade, the lawsuit claims approximately half of Thurston's Gala tokens ended up at centralized exchanges, where Thurston sold them for over $130 million in profit. When Skiermeyer demanded that Thurston stop selling the stolen Gala, the lawsuit claims, Thurston first responded that he was selling some of the Gala tokens in order to purchase ammunition for firearms. Then he stopped responding. The lawsuit names several companies that Skiermeyer alleges were multi-level marketing schemes and quotes a former associate of Thurston who claims his actions ruined the lives of thousands of young people as well as seasoned investors. The filing also includes a separate lawsuit filed by the crypto company Blocks against Thurston for alleged damages of $200 million related to equipment Thurston promised to provide the company and never delivered. That lawsuit also alleges Thurston engaged in Paycheck Protection Program fraud through his entity Block Brothers. Skiermeyer also alleges that Thurston has been largely absent from the operations of Gala, even being virtually unreachable for many months at a time, according to his complaint. Thurston, in his lawsuit, agrees that he hasn't been running the company, but complains that Skiermeyer caused Gala to operate without notice to or input from Thurston, thus eliminating Thurston's ability to help guide Gala to the benefit of the company and its shareholders. Thurston's lawsuit claims Skiermeyer's malfeasance, mismanagement, and self-dealing have resulted in hundreds of millions of dollars in damage to Gala's reputation and company and shareholder assets. Gala Games did not immediately reply to the Block's request for comment. Emily Johnson, for Iron Capital News.